Hello, Sangita. Okay, well done for simplifying the question, getting your position clear. That's good. More people worldwide, more people would learn to read and write, increasing literacy rates. Here I'd just say would probably learn. Okay, just hedging. This would lessen the socioeconomic gaps between the educated versus the non-educated groups, leading to most people having jobs and a source of income. Super. This should. Okay. This most likely would. Okay, we got to introduce some hedging. Disadvantages. Job market becomes increasingly competitive. Most educational institutions will maintain same standards, so students will learn at the same level. Opportunity for mentally advanced students to be challenged. Fantastic. Good. It is a bit of a long reason. I would sometimes say to students, like, okay, that's too complex of an idea, but it looks like you have the ability to explain this idea effectively, so I think you're okay there. You know, because sometimes a longer argument like this can trip some students up, but it doesn't seem like that in your case, so well done, Sangita. Advantages of criminals in jails. Those committing murder, homicide, and other extremely violent crimes can be prevented from repeating the same offence. Less crimes on the streets, so safer cities. Beautiful. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. A basic argument, easy to write, easy to explain, easy to understand, easy to communicate. The IELTS exam is a language exam. Language is communication. Go for clarity. Overcrowding of prisons, more expensive. Beautiful phrase. Beautiful. That's the topic-specific vocabulary we're looking for. Also here, murder, homicide. More expensive to feed, entertain, house criminals in jails. Those committing less severe crimes such as shoplifting should have a less severe type of punishment, therefore deterring criminals from wanting to commit the more violent types of crime. Okay, so let me just reread. Okay, I got it up to here. Those committing less severe crimes should have a less severe type of punishment. Okay, but that's going a little bit off topic. I can see what you mean, but we need to spin it somewhere. So the disadvantages of jail is that it's not appropriate for the less severe crimes such as shoplifting. Okay, and that's it. We don't really want to carry on down this one. Okay, because then we're drifting away from the disadvantages of criminals in jail. Okay, just that's how I would write this. Okay, and you'll see once we get the framework, especially when you get the C2 framework, that two ideas with an example, or even three more ideas with an example developed, it's easy as pie to write the whole body paragraph. Some countries subsidize the purchase of electric cars. Okay, advantage of subsidization provided by some countries encourages people to conserve the environment, reducing emissions. Okay, just be crystal clear here. Lower maintenance vehicles for people, fine. Okay, encourages people to conserve the environment because now it is less expensive to reduce emissions. Yeah, because we've got to say that the subsidies would probably lower the price, which would encourage people to purchase them, which means less gas cars on the road, which means you're encouraging people to conserve the environment because they're using the cheaper electronic ones. Okay, so that's, remember, because if we just say subsidies encourages people to conserve the environment, reducing emissions, it's much better if we could develop and explain it. Okay, disadvantages of subsidization: expensive for governments. Okay, upper class or rich can buy electric cars since they're expensive. Here we'd have to just explain it a little bit more. Even with subsidies, most electric cars are too expensive and therefore might lead to just the upper class or the rich buying the cars. Okay? Again, just developing it fully and making it crystal clear when we are on topic. Raises expectations of neighbouring countries to follow, even if citizens cannot afford these types of vehicles. Okay. that's quite a big statement, so you'd probably want to put an example in there of when this has happened in the past. Okay? Okay, so great work there. Very impressed, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next piece of work, Sangita.